There's a line in an Arcade Fire song that goes something like, "Born in a diamond mine, it's all around you, but you can't touch it." My name is Ed Trevors. I'm an Anglican priest in the Diocese of Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island. I get to serve in the beautiful town of Shelburne, Nova Scotia, in the awesome parish of Christ Church, Shelburne, that sits on the ancestral and the unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. And today I want to ask you, can you appreciate what's all around you? Now, that lyric that I mentioned, I find it really powerful. I find it really powerful because the idea that, the idea of being born in a diamond mine, right? So just think about that for a second. I'm born in a diamond mine. There's diamonds in the walls all around me. They're right out there. All I have to do is reach out and touch them. There's millions of them. They're sparkling in the light. But if I'm born in a diamond mine, if I can reach out and touch them, if I can reach out and pick them up, they're all around me, then they're going to lose that special quality because they're so common, they're so abundant. I mean, the reason why diamonds are so valuable, so precious in our world is because they're uncommon. You can't just walk around and pick one up. They're expensive because they're incredibly difficult to work with. They're very, very hard to cut. They're to cut properly, but yet they have 1,000 millions of uses for them. Not only are they beautiful, but they also have commercial and industrial uses. So here's an object that has many, many uses that is not found in great abundance. Therefore, it's valuable. But if I was born in a diamond mine and I grew up with them all around me, they're not special. They're abundant. They're not unique. They're common. And that is a real problem for all of us in our day-to-day lives. Especially for us here in the West, most of us have been born into some form of abundance. Food is all around us. Pleasant weather is all around us. Safety is all around us. Peace is all around us. And because these things are all around us, we lose our ability. We lose the sense that we should appreciate them. We are incredibly rich. We have access to wonderful technology. We have access to healthcare. We have access to social welfare programs when we come across tough times. We have access to fantastic education. We have many public amenities like libraries and splash pads and pools. We have access to a spectacular array of natural resources, like for our case here in Shelburne is a beautiful, wonderful harbor to sail on or to swim in. I grew up on an amazing river called the Miramichi. We have forests, we have mountains, we have waterfalls, we have hiking trails, we have beaches, we have all this stuff right here at our fingertips. But do we actually appreciate all those things? Our kids can grow up to play sports. But do we appreciate that stuff? We can go shopping anytime we like, but do we appreciate that stuff? The grocery store is 15 minutes away, but do we appreciate that? When it's cold outside, we have a place to go for shelter, but do we appreciate that? See, if we can live a life that is filled with appreciation for all that's around us, then we end up living a life filled with joy. We end up living a life where we feel full. We feel satisfied. we feel fulfilled. When we live with appreciation, we live literally, we live a life of thanksgiving. We live a life of thanks. We end up projecting that characteristic of ourselves. We end up being people who are much more pleasant to be around. So I would encourage you, look around your life. Look around and see all the things that you have, all the things that you've always had. Whether it's the people in your life, whether it's the materials in your life, whether it's the place where you live, whether it's the place you spend your life. Take a look at all that's around you. Take a look at all that's been given to you, including the air in your lungs. And be thankful. Find a way to recognize just how absolutely special it is, how absolutely wonderful it is that you have all that you have. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you. And may you experience the peace of being in God's presence with a heart that is overflowing with thankfulness. Amen.